Hi guys, it's me UBprogrammer and welcome to the AI series. And the topic for today is fields or disciplines which have contributed in the evolution of AI. We will cover all of the fields. And if you are working on any custom project, you can let me know on the WhatsApp or mail on this email address to discuss about that, or you can fill out this form also. This can be any project related to generative AI or Python or any tech project. Okay, let's get started with the video. I have here a folder and I am uploading all of this material into my GitHub. All the links are in the description. So, fields which have contributed in the evolution of AI are as follows. These are main ones. Uh, I have just shared a LinkedIn post. Let me show you related to that, related to this topic. So let me see if I can get that. In the post, and yes, here it is. Okay, so AI is a newer field. Let me copy this and we will cover this here. Let me zoom in a bit. Okay. Yeah, so AI is comparatively a newer field, not older than the 70 to 80 years, because the term itself is being used, I think, in 1950s or something like that, right? So it can definitely use some of the immense work which is already being done in the well-established disciplines like physics, like chemistry, like all these fields, right? Like philosophy. So here are some of fields which contributed in the evolution of AI. First of all is the philosophy, which gave us the idea of logic or rationality, like how our mind is governed by the principles of logic. For example, let's say uh, Aristotle is a man and all men are mortal. So this thing, so Aristotle is mortal. Now this thing will be uh, the outcome of these two uh, parameters or sentences, right? So if we listen these two things, we can conclude or deduce this result in our mind, right? So this is how our mind works, and this was given by the philosophy. So in the AI, we use these kind of uh, reasoning power in the AI intelligence agents. Okay. Next thing is the mathematics. So it laid out the principles how we can perform this philosophy or logic in numerical form. So philosophy is just giving you idea about logic. It doesn't say anything about the implementation part of that. So that's coming from the mathematics, and we have then booleans and the first order logic in that term, which represent the logic or these sentences in a numerical form. Okay. Then we have economics, and it is basically the study of whether it's all of these are really like immense fields, right? But the part we are interested in, I have written all of that here. So in the economics, what AI is interested in, it is the study of what actions led to a nation wealth, or how a nation can maximize its profits, right? In AI or in the ML, you can think of it as a ML model trying to maximize its accuracy. So it's kind of related to how this thing works, right? So you can take the idea from the economics and try to replicate that in the ML model building system, right? this is coming from the economics. Then we have neuroscience, and neuroscience is telling you how brains store information, which is the knowledge representation, an important part of AI. Then we see how our brain perceives the information from the environment, right? And then performs certain actions based on that knowledge it is getting from the environment, or information it is getting from the environment. Let's say there is fire in your house, right? Then you will just run away from that, right? So that is the action, that is the reaction which is coming from the coming from the information you are getting from your environment, right? And think of it AI as AI agent trying to interact with environment in the reinforcement learning. So in the reinforcement we have an agent and we have an environment. So we tell our agent to interact with our environment, and this thing is being influenced, or you can say it is getting the power from these neuroscience principles, right? Then we have the psychology. So it is telling how our thought process led to a certain reaction in order to a action, or in correspondence to an action. So there is an action and there is a certain reaction of that action. So how this works in our mind, what is the thought process leading to that specific reaction. So if you are angry, why you are angry, right? Maybe there is some action which is getting you angry, right? So that thing is covered in the psychology. And what changes happens in human mind. So let's say you are being annoyed by somebody. What are the changes being happen in your mind so that you are getting uncomfortable, right? So what are the cause of that uncomfortable time you are feeling, right? So how neural network change their internal parameters while learning or while doing inference or prediction. So this is being covered by the psychology. And in this example you will find the how AI is using this knowledge, right? In the linguistic we use it is telling us how we use the context and knowledge of matter while speaking. Speaking is not just about the sentences, or you just learn the language by a grammar. It's not like that, because you are using your knowledge of your surroundings, right? And you are using the context also. So in the AI, how we can use that? The chatbot is using specifically the chat GPT is using that in the NLP to respond in a certain context. So this gave birth to NLP. So linguistic is the foundational knowledge of the NLP. Okay, so these are some of the important fields of or disciplines where they are contributing in the AI, in the evolution of AI. So I hope you like the video, and I'll meet you in the next video. Thanks for watching.